Okay, so welcome back to my this is my all my lightsabers on the on the left side, and I have brand new lightsabers and what I did before that. So this is my brand new video because my other videos I think I do different here. Got to listen on the area when I speaking and talking. So I lunch today. Wait a minute. So I had Michael his phone. I watched his phone. So I lunch today. I said the four shoulders they had the blackout. I think that got hurt. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. And then what else I watch? Also shoulders when they had the helicopter land and the guy he talking air where he is. All people when watch the computer or screen, and also the blackout in helicopter land. At lunch, yeah, when I watch my phone wherever. So today at lunch, I watched my phone. I saw four shoulders that had the blackout wherever, and also shoulders when they have the helicopter and when they're flying up there in Chinese and more and when they're late when they're landing. And the guy he talked to area, okay, when I smoked it early at lunch today, I kept the area. If you don't talk to area, then you gotta do this. Okay. And you see it the people when they watch it in computer screen where what the heck they want. And yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at my last series and then we talk about different noise or where. Let's start with Akin Skywalker, his lightsaber. So his lightsaber is blue. When the area, his lightsaber has sounds. Yeah, yeah, classic sound when you hit it, but not always gonna jam it. So you gotta be careful with your lightsaber. If you bought a lightsaber, excuse me, I got bird. If you bought a lightsaber, then you gotta buy a new one. Like go Walmart, Disneyland, Chuck E. Cheese, or Sword Mall, or go and watch Star Wars, or it's like in the movie theaters. What are you doing? Or you gonna eat some popcorn and hot dogs and drinks, sodas and something like that. You know, people want to watch the movies, the watch Skyward, a new movie theaters in 20th, December 20th. Or in my nature, little while thing right here, or just play games on Nintendo 3DS, or just watch on TV, watch the music or game where, or just doing on so. That's why lightsaber does that. So acting lightsaber, his lightsaber is blue, yeah. His lightsaber has a sound, yeah, maybe. Mesmer dudes, yeah, I think so. I think his lightsaber has a sound when you hit the lightsaber. Yeah, Carnagent. I'm sorry, my green lightsaber it doesn't make a noise. Nothing. This lights and turn on, and light green, dark green, shiny is. I'm sorry, my lightsaber it doesn't work no more. Probably by brand new battery. Brand new battery is when you get a new one. Go online and pick it up, or go online and pick up my lightsabers when I spent it earlier. Yeah, so my the green one doesn't work no more. The Quan Jin, his lightsaber is light up. The light is, but it doesn't make a noise. It doesn't make a noise or nothing. This lights ain't turn on wire. I'm sorry about that. Probably buy a new one. Probably buy a new one. Quan Jin, his lightsaber have its sounds, but this is doesn't. This lights and wire. I'm sorry. Okay, and I'm gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna show you my lightsaber doesn't make a noise or nothing. And then on top of four shoulders had a blackout. What I did early at lunch today at lunch. And then on top of also shoulders when they have the helicopter land. Okay, let's take a look at my lightsabers, and then I'm gonna explain the area. Ag Invaders, change color blue to red. It has sounds, yeah, maybe. Ag Invaders, and this is done. It just doesn't like nothing, just dark and whatever. But the pirates, it doesn't make a noise, nothing. It just pirates and whatever. Okay, well, let's take a look. My gun, where the gun has it has a when you shoot the gun, you hear the sounds and shoot the area. It has noise. The gun, my gun, whatever. And acting Scarlet Hills, it has sounds, but you gotta flick it red and do that. So his lightsaber is not blue. His lightsaber is red. So it doesn't light nothing, just dark and whatever. Okay, let's take a look by area. Crossing the piece, it has sounds. When you spin it around and draws a sound, it does that. So this is a project. Okay, to connecting, so you gotta build it, and sometimes I gotta make a noise and word. There's two connecting one or the other, and two connecting one or the other has little sounds, but not too much, a little bit. My man Huff, I think you're gonna build it in project and do your work. What the heck you want? Three little daggers. It has lights, but it doesn't make a noise. Nothing. Just lights and turn on wherever. For example, so the gray and green, one or the other. It has lights, but it doesn't make a noise. Nothing. Just lights and wherever. Star Wars: The Master Jedi Kid. The red lightsaber has sounds, yeah, but you gotta clash it. So you gotta hit a few times, but not hard. If you hit hard, then the lightsaber doesn't work no more. Then Byron is my dad. So when I little boy, I got when I little boy, I played my lightsaber when I played it. When I little boy, but right now I'm gonna tell. I was 3 years old. This long time ago. I was 3 years old when I played all my lightsabers, my old one. I have Anakin, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the blue one, the lightsaber, Anakin, Mesmer the purple one. Anakin, he has two lightsabers. I think it's blue and blue. One a little bit. It's a long time ago, so I don't have it. But this is my brand new when I did. Okay, let's go back there area. I'm gonna show the lights. I'm gonna show my lightsaber has different sounds and the thing, whatever. The blue Jedi Master, the blue one, it has sounds, yeah, maybe. And my last one should be Luke Skywalker Return of Jedi, episode 6, when I did early, the poster where back there in morning when they nighttime wherever. And green lightsaber, it has sounds, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna show you different noise and whatever. After done my lightsaber clutch and my gun my powers. And then we talk about 1,000 soldiers, 100 soldiers when run from the thing. Okay, that's why they got run and faster. And during the top of 3 cuts, took out where James he was on fire, go in there, burn fire, won the area, what the heck they won. And during the top about the blackout whatever, like soldiers that had a blackout, 4 soldiers in there that have blackouts. Okay, they got hurt, yeah, maybe. And during the top of another things, then we talk about also soldiers when they have the helicopter land, when they would go hospital, when they fly the air, because the helicopter is protecting one area. Because you gotta keep the dust, you gotta wear sunglasses because you gotta keep the dust and all this in the design here. So that's why also soldiers gotta fly and up there in the thing. Yeah, so that's why they gotta go hospital and then yeah. And also going to the doctor, okay? They got to care and then they need help the bodies. And then we're talking about the guy he explained the show where he is. That's why he talked to area. He always said, yeah, I think it's holding his head, yeah, maybe. I told it early at lunch today because I think I do a different area my camera. And then we talk about all people wouldn't watch the air, computer, or screen, what they want. It doesn't matter what watch or wherever. And then yeah, they're talking about the fire. Who's my fire going there? And they're talking about so 4 soldiers that had the blackout whatever, and also soldiers that had a helicopter land. Yeah, maybe that's different soldiers when they have it. And you see all different soldiers also when having shoot the scorpions and the robots and up to, the first movie. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm gonna explain this in the area. So that's first movie when I did earlier. Okay, so let's get started on my lightsabers. Brand new lightsabers, my gun, my powers. So let's take a look at his lightsaber. Okay, what I did earlier the thing word. We gotta listen up. If you don't listen up, then you gotta do this. Let's take a look at his lightsaber. 221, something like that. Yeah, maybe. I think I did earlier. Okay. And we're gonna see a light blue, dark blue. I don't know, maybe we're gonna find out. It should be light blue or dark blue. We're gonna find out. I don't know, maybe because I said earlier yesterday before that. We're gonna see for shoulders when they have the blackout word. I think that got hurt. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so that's like for shoulders, and then when they had a blackout word, the guy that shoot people, all the people would, when they had them one. The guy uses a gun and knife and weapons, something like that. Yeah, maybe that's for soldiers in there, and that guy run as fast as can and do this, and for soldiers in there, I think I had nighttime go work, like go bed, taking naps and work. Yeah, maybe. And they were talking about also soldiers when they have hack up a land. Also, soldiers they're gonna watch it and say sure. I think with the hack up a land, sky, all of this stuff. Yeah, also soldiers they gotta watch it and stand up and do this. And also says to get all together a little closer, and then I gotta fast as can and jump heck up and gotta run faster and slow the motion. Yeah, we're gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna talk about what happened when they get hurt or injured. Where that's why they gotta go hospital and where they gotta put a cast on word. The carousel is a white. I don't know, maybe I don't know what that cat were. Okay, so let's take a look my lightsaber. So my lightsaber is brand new and my lightsaber is old. Okay, before that, here's CE on there. C is for the other thing we're doing, and E's them says Hasbro. Yeah. And I'm sorry, my lightsaber is broke. It happens a lot. We gotta be careful. Somebody is broke my lightsaber. Probably my brother. I don't know why he broke my lightsaber. I don't know why. Maybe because I told my brother stop broke my lightsaber. I don't know. Okay, 0 is okay. Okay, that's number 1. You gotta hear the noise of wherever. But this the thing wherever. You gotta take your time and do this. Don't rush it. And my lightsaber's caught off. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the blue lightsaber in the area. Okay. Pick up the sounds in earlier. I'm gonna show the comparison between red and blue because I told you earlier before that. And we hit the lightsaber clash, clash or whatever. Kyle, don't forget camera come home around 4:20. Okay, Dad, he text me, whatever. Sure. Blue lightsaber, yeah, it has different sounds and whatever. Or turn it off, it should be alright. Let me see here. You hear that? Just like that. Okay, now gotta hit the area. Is 0 off. Okay, when I'm saying this, okay, but you gotta listen to the area. If you don't, you gotta listen to the area. Pickle acting like Sarah. Or we take up the speaker or locate it from the sound and all the stuff. You know the thing. You got my national wall. That's number two. Yeah, maybe. One, you got build your lightsaber. You got build on. Number two, you got my national wall. You got to think about here where. Number three, I think with lightsaber. I got set on my lightsaber. So number four, Arnold do something. Five do something. Six do something. Seven do something. Eight do something. Nine do something. 10 do something. 11 do something. 12 do something. All 12 when you do this. Okay. I want to start off is dark gray. One error. This is not on. This is gray. This is off. So or turn back on should be the blue one. So this in the morning. Okay, when you get up wherever. I want to turn off is dark gray. Okay, so let's take a look. Measure to probably like I said wherever he is. And I'm sorry, my purple light said and green one and the damage when you fly it in wherever. Let's take a look at the thing wherever. Okay, before that, what I did earlier, yesterday before that. Okay, big guy, listen to the area, what I did earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry, my purple light said damage. Okay. But you gotta be careful you're the thing where what I did earlier before that. Okay. Alright. Here's caution on the bottom. Yeah, made on what I made. Because I had my early before that early what I did early before that. Okay. Now got here the area. Okay. And here's the caution on the back. I don't know what I made. This is between purple and pink. I'm gonna say it's purple. It looks like pink, but it's purple because I do different here. Okay. We'll see always admit not yet, and we'll see what time it is anyway. 2:28. It's almost 2:30 whatever. Okay. Alright, turn the purple light there on or turn it on. You gotta. Okay, so let's take a look at the purple messenger for lightsaber in the area. Okay, you gotta hear the noise of wherever. I want to circle when the let me fetch my glasses wherever. Yeah, maybe. Okay. The purple. This is purple, not blue. Not blue. This is purple in the area. Okay. I want to turn it off. It's dark purple, or turn back on what I did earlier. Now you gotta hear the sound wherever. You can't broke. You can't hit too hard. Okay. That's why you hit your heel wherever. Now you got focus, okay, but okay. We hear the sounds and function sound and design here what I did earlier. Okay, so let's take a look, Quanjin and then wherever. But you need to focus what you're doing. If you don't, then you gotta start practice and do this. Let's take a look at green one. I'm sorry, my lightsaber doesn't make a noise or nothing. This lies and wherever. So remember I buy a new one, Quanjin, and then his lightsaber has sounds. This I don't know. Let's take a look at the area. Because I done acting in Quanjin, then do Quanjin and then word. Then we talk about all my lightsabers and then go and when I have it, when I did earlier. Okay. I'm gonna show you where you turn on. Okay. You see, you can't hear the noise. You hear the lights with clash and whatever. So I'm sorry, my lightsaber. It doesn't make a noise or nothing. It just lies and just bright and shininess and then whatever. We gotta be careful and then whatever. We gotta be careful of that. Okay, you gotta start doing this. On one class, you got the area what they did earlier. Okay, so let's take a look. Aggravator change color blue to red one I did earlier yesterday before that because I need to listen to my area. Let's take a look design here. Then we talk about soldiers, one on lake, one on landing, one have the hack off land. They got to go hospital. They got injured, and they have the sand in just one area, and this arrive, and they can't talk. This is because the voice is damaged. That's why the guy he talked to Arrow, he's playing so where he is. He said right at home, he said all the 10 hours. And all people went and watch it. Said that as a man he do this. Did people compare the screen. And the other things, all soldiers were one from the thing. He was from far going there and four shoulders I think I had a blackout whatever. Yeah, man. Okay, let's take up my lightsaber with design here. What they earlier. Okay. Okay, this is 3-inch blade or magic wire. So you gotta use a rule or magic. So that's why Lester does that, maybe. He's all 6 beats and here's colors on the bottom. Pick up details, pick qualities when you hold it. If you put or you put hand up there, then your hand is doesn't fit when you hold it. Or you're gonna say your hands on the bottom, then you hold it. Your hands probably different when you hold. It doesn't matter when you hold it. If you use two hands, you got it. If you use one hand, then it doesn't do that. Okay. I'm going to say blue and red. Okay. First of all, let's take the thin wire. All right. So you have a lightsaber. Okay. Go say Darth Vader's lightsaber is red in a minute. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Now. This is light and blue, okay? This is sword, this is blue sword when the arrow does number 1, okay? Alright. And this is Darth Vader, his light says red, like fire where very hot. The area. I just look above it. You hear the sounds? Yeah. Okay, the blue light says should be cold like water, icy, and cold water. This is cold blue one. Or this is hot, the fire and the area. What else are gonna say is the fireworks, the blue one, and the red, the lava, whatever. Okay, so let's take a look something as this lightsaber design here, where what I did earlier, because I never said that in different directions. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, because I tried earlier. Okay, now you need to do this. If you don't, you gotta start doing this wherever. And this lightsaber it doesn't light up. It just dark and wherever. Like red and black and white and plastic and clear all the stuff. The top, the plastic, the top and lightsaber. So you can't turn on. I'm sorry. You see, I tried earlier, and I tried everything. I tried to turn this lightsaber on, light blue and red. But this is light up, and this doesn't light nothing. This dark and where I'm sorry, you can't turn the lightsaber because I try I put some new batteries on it, but it doesn't work no more. Probably damaged and what private old lightsabers and brand new lightsabers and then before that. I don't know I don't know what happened to this lightsaber. Because I tried earlier. I don't know what happened earlier. Okay, so let's take up my parts wherever. So it's not lightsaber. It's probably was swinging the battle again in the moves again wherever. So it's not lightsaber. It's part and they're talking about my gun wherever. I know soldiers had gun and weapons and not something like that. Okay. Okay, here's DM one or the other. And here's calls on the back. I want to put the head off. You gotta. Let me put it over here. Yeah, pickle. It hit good then. Yeah, yeah. Pick up parts. Okay, big details and all this. Okay, let's take my gun wherever. Okay, one I did early yesterday before that because I do different my videos and wherever. Some videos is old, some videos is brand new. So I gotta change my mind and wherever. Let's take up my gun. I know soldiers had gun and weapons and not something like that. But you gotta start doing this. I turned earlier. And now here's my gun and wherever. Now I'm gonna show you where you shoot a gun. I know soldiers had a gun wherever. That's why they gotta fly and wherever. And also, so I mean, the fourth shoulder. I think they have the black guy went around what they had that one or walked one or the other. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna show you in a minute. The guy he holds his gun and the second guy I think he's holding his hand. I don't know what made he's thinking about wherever. Okay, now here's the thing wherever. First of all, you hear the area the air. Okay. Now you need to shoot the gun wherever. I can't help you. This is a project. Okay. So if you have your gun and then the weapons and the back I have the knife. The front should be weapons and the gun in the middle, weapons and gun, knife, is gun, guns, weapons and knife and guns, something like that. Knife, weapons and gun, something like that. Okay, let's take a look at his health. So it's not blue, it's red, so it doesn't light nothing, just dark and whatever. So let me set up my what I did earlier before that. I'm gonna show you where you flick your wrist and do that. Okay. Well, you got flick your wrist where you go. Okay, let me show you another one. Okay, well, if you or you can't flick it, or you can't flick it, it doesn't do that. You gotta start doing this. Okay. Just like that. You see I did? Okay, so let me show a comparison between the blue one and the red one. So if you're gonna say it, I don't know, let's say the blue one first, and we'll talk about the red one. So if you're gonna say the blue one lightsaber, it has sounds. When you hit the lightsaber, it does that. Okay, homie sound and bumper word. The blue lightsaber has sounds, and I'm gonna show another one when I did earlier. We gotta make sure it's straight all the lightsabers gotta line up. And this one doesn't like nothing. This red wire, the shine isn't wire. Let me fix the red thing. Yeah. Okay. Just like that. Okay, you gotta do this in wire. Okay, let's take them across the piece, and then we talk about the other what I did earlier. And go see soldiers when they have blackout in the helicopter when they get injured and put the cast on wherever. Okay. Here's crossing the piece. So here's first side when you build this. Okay, now. Okay, but you gotta listen to area. Or push up, it should be off. We push down is on. Or especially around to address the sound, it does that. So, like that. Okay, let's take a look. Do the thing. Here's one. But yeah, connect your lightsaber. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. Same thing. Okay, let's take my main hub. So this is my main hub, but you gotta connect your lightsaber. Okay. You need to start doing this and wherever. Pick a main hub where you build this. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's take a look different colors and then what I did earlier. Okay. Is it a gray or blue? Is it gray or blue? I can't remember. Probably gray, yeah, maybe. Okay, let's stop at the area. It hit good, yeah. It's kind of blue, but it's gray. So okay, let's take a look different area. Yeah, this is dark green. I'm sorry, my green daggers doesn't light